This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Diddy's lawyers are desperate to get Kid Cudi's car bomb story out of the testimony, plus some other stories of him like showing up at the house and everything, and like breaking into his house. He said there's no evidence of this stuff, but you know what? It doesn't need to be evidence. It doesn't need to be evidence, right? Because we're just telling the stories here. This is all hearsay stuff. All this stuff is. Dawn's story is hearsay then, you know? Because it's like, she's just saying what happened. I guess because you don't have Diddy on tape doing it. Somebody did it, and it was right around the time. But is it a coincidence? So you just take it lightheartedly. I mean, they even said that there's no proof in the statement. I don't know why Diddy's lawyers are desperate to try to get certain stuff thrown out. Diddy's cooked, bro. It's really just up to how the jury feels at the time. If they're convinced that Diddy's a monster, he's going to jail. If they're convinced, there's a lot of doubt here, and he's probably guilty of this and this, he's probably going to get probation, maybe. I mean, I'm stretching that. I really believe he's going to jail, but like maybe probation. I mean, he's going to get some type of penalty here. We'll see. Jennifer Lopez is desperate. She kissed a man and a woman while she was on stage playing Madonna tricks. First, she kisses one of her male dancers, then a female dancer. Why? You're 55. What are you doing? I think she's 57, to be honest with you. What are you doing, man? Like, chill out. Jennifer, you're not like a young girl doing this stuff like that. What are we trying to prove? You're still cool? You did your crazy stuff, okay? You dated, you married 20 people. I think that's enough. Yeah, she could be 56 in 2 months, right? Chill out. Like, act mature, man. Don't be Madonna. Madonna looks crazy. Madonna's 10 years older, still acting crazy, you know? People don't want to give it up, man. Mature. This is why Ben Affleck left. He was like, yo, she's immature. Two more people that escaped from jail. The 7th and 8th escaped inmates captured in New Orleans. 2 more remain on the run, still considered armed and dangerous. They better take Vlad up on that interview opportunity. Get some fame out of it. Camron comments on Papoose and Remy Ma, playing it safe, saying all over a piece of paper these two, they could have bounced if they, weren't married, blah, blah, blah. Cameron's bitter about marriage, where if you find the right person, it's okay to get married. Juju is mixed in this, too. He didn't really get into all that, but Juju, his ex, was influencing Remy to make crazy decisions because Juju's, bitter about the whole Camron thing. Camron left her for good reason, obviously. She wanted to be famous. It didn't work out so well for Juju, did it? Juju could have been married. Camron might have married her. After Juju, he was like, I'm good. But he's playing it safe, talking about marriage isn't worth da-da-da-da-da. Wack 100 tries to chime in. And acting like he was around during a certain time. He was friends with K-Slay during that time. Don't worry. Like, Wack 100's in the music business. Started managing Game around 2009, 2010, right in that area, that pocket, right? Before that, he was like Suge's flunky, I think. And he wasn't really in the music business even from 2008 to 2011. Like, he wasn't heavily involved, like he was kind of working his way in still. But he acted like he was around Papoose and knows Remy and Pap real well. You might have heard a lot through K-Slay. But, nah. But anyways, he just says a bunch of stuff. Papoose said that K-Slay warned him and nobody was around for Remy when she got locked up.
I was there with Pap doing the Uncle Murder Wars to the Nobody came to the table. They came to the table. I was wondering why Fat Joe and nobody came to the table. I've been telling y'all, Pap Rotors, been told y'all that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The thing is, you know, Wack 100's trying to act like, I told you he wrote for him. You didn't know all that. You ain't close to that. Come on. Wack 100's involved with what he's involved with, right? But he doesn't know everything, you know, and people got to stop following. He admits to you in different interviews that he fakes things to keep stories going.
Me hearing, you know, so said nothing all this time. See, this is the cold part about Remy's lie.
And Remy is a liar. See, there's two ways to look at it. Like Papoose is like Papoose does people dirty, okay? But he did hold Remy down in this situation, right? So removing how Papoose is as a person, right? He did hold Remy down, and Remy did him dirty. So he's right, for the most part. Remy is wrong. She should have just left peacefully instead of cheating on him. If she was fed up with him or this and that, she should have split things where they weren't so messy. Because this is messy.
I heard her say, out of all he been with, he got the least amount of money. Some crazy shit like that, right? Well, what he been with ran in that penitentiary for 6-7 years.
Her and Pop was gonna get married.
Anyways, who cares about them too, man? You know, it's been a messy weekend for them. Then we got Big U representing himself in a federal RICO case. This is so stupid. I mean, I guess for now, because he doesn't have a lawyer, I don't think you can represent yourself. I think you got to have at least a court-appointed attorney to at least, like, do everything properly and file motions and all that kind of stuff. But, like, this is the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. But maybe he just has no way to win it. You know? It's very, very costly to fight a RICO, right? Look at Remy right here. When she did the cherry thing with Usher, I was like, this girl is a sleaze. Even Usher was like, whoa. She's for the streets. She's for the streets. Anyways, we'll leave it here. It's not a lot of stuff going on today, which is a good thing sometimes, especially on Memorial Day, right? Anyways, I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.